All right, y'all. GMOG Sports TV back with another one. Listen, man. You know what's funny about the LDBC, PBC, and Al Haymon protectors, fanboys? I've always said this, but you know these guys have selective amnesia. They only want to retain information that benefits their narrative. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I just got done listening to the interview by 78 Sports TV with Deontay Wilder, going in on Andy Ruiz, going in on Dillian White, Anthony Joshua, talking about Anthony Joshua was a coward and he was running around the ring, and they try to bring up the fact that Anthony Joshua contradicted himself because he called out Tyson Fury for running from Klitschko in their fight, and he did the same thing versus Andy Ruiz, right? My thing is this. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Anthony Joshua did contradict himself. I agree with that. Here's the thing that you don't understand, though. Anthony Joshua was able to adapt, was able to change his style. That's something that Deontay Wilder has never done. Deontay Wilder's talking about, oh, Andy Ruiz needs to cut off the ring. Deontay Wilder's never cut off the ring before in his goddamn life. Deontay Wilder gets outboxed by a 60,000-year-old mummy, as in Luis Ortiz, before he knocks him out. Deontay Wilder is one-dimensional. Deontay Wilder is a one-arm sniper. That's all he is. His left jab, his left hand is the scope, and his right hand is the bullet or the gun. That's it. It's just a one-dimensional, one-arm fighter. And he can't change. He can't adapt. So it will be a time, like I said, it will be a time where Deontay Wilder will find out that his power will not work, that his right hand will not land, that somebody's going to eat that right hand and take it flush. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see the fight between him and Andy Ruiz. That would be a great fight. You know what I mean? But you can't just rely on power. And you know, anybody who's a true a true fan of the sport of boxing, the sweet science, knows that Deontay Wilder disrespects the sport of boxing by not acknowledging you need skills. Skills paid the bills. Power, you can't rely on power. Power is a gimmick. Okay? You need skills. And he said that. You know, he doesn't need skills. All he needs is power. So you have a guy that only relies on power. He's very limited with his arsenal. Extremely limited. Mark Breland knows that. JD's knows that. They know that. Shelly Finkel knows that. Lou DiBella knows that. Al Haymon knows that. You know, that's why he was able to obtain his first title shot after 30 fights. After 30 fights. You know, guys like Anthony Joshua, Lomachenko, even Usyk were fast tracked. They got title shots, 15, 16 professional fights in? 17 professional fights in? But point is, before they had 20 fights, they got their title shots. You were slow tracked. So, you know, my thing is with the LDBC, PBC, Al Haymon protectors is that, you know, again, you guys have selective amnesia. You guys only want to obtain information that benefits you and your narrative. You know what I'm saying? That only benefits you and your narrative. Case in point, when Deontay Wilder, and I said this before in my last video, where Deontay Wilder basically said that there will never be a unification bout between himself and Anthony Joshua. Did y'all forget your man turned down $120 million? Some dude in my comment section talking about, oh, well, the $120 million contract didn't guarantee a fight with Anthony Joshua. Says who? Like, let's compare that to a $50 million so-called offer where Anthony Joshua had 24 hours to accept without any venue, without any date, and without any details of the contract, of the so-called offer. Compare that to a 3-fight deal with DAZN. You fight your mandatory and you fight Anthony Joshua twice for $120 million. Where is Deontay Wilder going to make that kind of money anywhere else? Showtime ain't going to give him that money. And he ain't get that money from Fox. Showtime, they don't want to carry no Deontay Wilder fight on pay-per-view. Explain that. Why Showtime does not want to carry a Deontay Wilder fight, the knockout king, a 97% KO ratio, knocking everybody out, 10 title defenses. And it's disgusting how he gets compared to Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying, and Joe Louis and these guys that defended their title multiple times with his trash ass resume. Fighting 6 tomato cans. They say 10, but it's technically 6 because he fought Luis Ortiz and Bermane Stiverne twice. So it's 6 people he defeated. So, you know, that's trash. That's hot garbage. So, you know, that's the thing about these LDBC, PBC, Al Haymon fanboys, man. You know, I was once in that elk. I was once just defending Al Haymon to a T without any rhyme or reason. I saw the light and I saw how just unethical, unprofessional, and just so, I would say, myopic of the PBC agenda. How it is, and it's a detriment to the sport of boxing because they don't want to fight the best. They want to keep everything in-house. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So I don't agree with that method at all. And that's why I've always been a fan of. Boxing is my favorite sport, so I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I just want to see great fights. I want to see the best fight the best. That's what I'm a fan of. You know, and I only speak facts, logic, and common sense. That's what I speak. I'm not going off any emotion, facts, logic, and common sense. So when I call something out, I call something out like I see it. I have no agenda. I don't protect PBC. I don't protect Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, Al Haymon. I call it like I see it down the middle. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Leave your comments down below. GMOGSportsTV family. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, signing out. Peace.